Mike Grace. This is my Reliant Scimitar 1974. I've wanted these since I was a lad, because when I was going to school the prototypes of these used to go past the school and we always used to see them, so I wanted one all my life. I went down to Bristol 3 years ago to pick this one up and drove it back without a spot of trouble. Since then I've had a little bits and pieces with it, but it's an automatic 3 litre 4-seater and it's my pride and joy at the moment.
It's very nice too.
Yeah, and come here and meet fellow enthusiasts and we all discuss our cars, and everyone has an interest in the older cars rather than the modern Euro boxes. So that's why I like coming here. I speak to other guys about their cars and they take an interest in mine as well. That's it.
My name's Malcolm Jones. I've had this car for about just over 4 years now. I went down to Sutton Coalfield to buy it and drove it back home. I've done some work on the engine. I like coming to the shows because a lot of the public are interested in seeing the old cars and sitting inside them, and I explain bits and pieces about it to the public.
How long have you had it?
Just over 4 years.
I take it you're not going to be selling it?
No, I'll be keeping it.
Like it?
Yes, I like it very much.
Thank you very much. What's the car?
Lotus XL.
What's the history?
Good question. I bought it from, I think it was the third owner, with 32,000 miles on the clock. Now it has done about 70 odd, but 4 years ago it was heavily modified. So instead of having 180 brake horsepower, it has 240 for what it's worth. Is that enough?
Yeah, and I think you're not going to sell this car, you're going to still want it.
Can't. It's been promised to my son, who's working in Dubai.
And why do you like coming to this show?
Good question. I like going to shows. It's more to have a chat than anything else.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed.
Not at all. Pleasure.
McIntosh, proud caretaker of an MGA. I've had it about 14-15 years, bought it down in London, flew down and staggered back up the road. Since then it's running beautifully, touch wood. Member of Linlithgow Classic Car Club, very informal, we meet enough times in the year, friendly bunch, a bit of a chat. And on a good day like this, excellent.
Well, you're all right. Thank you very much indeed.
Lez Ferris. This is a Jaguar Mark II 1964, 3.4 litre engine, manual with overdrive. I've had the car approximately 8 or 9 years now.
Why do you like coming to this show?
I enjoy coming for the company and all the sort of banter, and we have some good fun days going out for runs and so on and so forth.
I take it you really like this car?
Yes, I've always had a passion for the car. I actually was an apprentice mechanic from about 65 onwards, and I worked in the cars quite a lot, and always one day said I was going to actually own a car, and so obviously achieved that ambition, so that's it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Walk around it, no matter how carelessly I walk around it.
Keddie.
And you're the organiser of the Linlithgow Classic Cars, is that correct?
Nominally, I'm the organiser. I am one of the 3 originators of the club, of the group. It's now about 12 years running. So yes.
What car do you run yourself?
I run the car behind me, which is a Triumph TR3A Coupe.
From 19?
Originally registered in 1957, it was a left-hand drive export to New Orleans in the United States. It was there for about 30 years, bought by an English chap who brought it back, took it to the Triumph factory, had a factory conversion back to right-hand drive. It had been cream with a tan interior. He had the factory spray it black and put wire wheels on. So it was a completely different car once he got it back. He was the second owner. I bought it from the third owner 16 years ago.
What's it like from your perspective being an organiser?
Hard work.
Is it a lot hard work?
It is when you're having to organise the Classic Car Day. Other than that, not particularly. It's just repeat business, so to speak, when events come along. The season's really between Easter and about September, October. The rest of the time we just have occasional beer and chats, a meet up in a pub somewhere for a drink and a blether. During the course of the season there's probably about a dozen, 12, 14 events in the season. We have 7 meetings like this on a Saturday morning, 4th Saturday of the month, between April and October. So that's what it involves really.